Alright, hey guys, welcome to some Hell Loose Vietnam on console. This is Xbox Series X. I am playing at 4K 60. It's 60 frames right now. I just did like a 30-minute video earlier and I deleted it because it was atrocious. My team got stomped within 30 minutes of the match starting. It was absolutely horrible. Crossplay is turned on, so I am playing against other PC players. A lot of the people who are playing the playtest on console right now have probably never played a Hell Let Loose title on the console or this type of game on the console, because the last game I played, a lot of people didn't even know what they were doing. I would know because my squad chat was full of people saying they don't know what's going on. So I guess the majority of the people playing this game haven't played Hell Let Loose before, which is already on the Xbox, and I believe it's on the PS5 too. But yeah, I also just got done playing on PC as well to get some more background footage, because I do plan on making a impressions video. Spoiler alert, because this video will come out later. I still don't think this game is ready for launch. This is just my opinion. I'm not sure if the Hell Let Loose community or the community in a whole agrees with that sentiment, whatever. So yeah, it's just my opinion. Quickly, like, again, performance on PC, at least on my rig. Again, my specs on PC or a 3060, an RTX 3060 12 gig, DDR5 RAM. I don't know what my motherboard is, but I do have an Intel 13th gen i5 13400K at 3 point something megahertz, gigahertz, or whatever it is. I'm not a full PC nerd, so yeah. I know I know my PC's enough to get around and to build certain parts on them, but not fully. It's also on an SSD. But in terms of performance on low-end systems, again, high-end rigs, they're still gonna run the game flawlessly. When I'm not recording on PC using OBS, and this will be in my impressions video, I get between 60 to 90 frames. Sometimes I'll hit 110. The 110 is when I'm not in combat. When I'm in combat, it fluctuates. When I'm not recording using OBS, is between that 60 and high 80s. And then if I'm recording on OBS, it tanks the game. So, and Hell Let Loose Vietnam, currently on PC, when you record with OBS, maybe this is just my problem, is the only game where it tanks my FPS. Any other game I record on PC with OBS, it doesn't even affect my performance at all. Not even marginally, not even a little bit. But for some reason, this game affects it. But if I record with Shadowplay, which I don't like recording on Shadowplay on PC because it's just, I've had so many issues with Shadowplay. One of the biggest issues I have with Shadowplay is you can't record multiple tracks. You can't record a mic track separately and then the game audio separately. And then if you're playing with friends and you're on Discord, you can't separately record Discord either. It's attached to the game audio. So yeah, that's a bit annoying with Shadowplay, and I really hope Shadowplay updates that. On top of that, Shadowplay just doesn't have the same amount of options that OBS does. But yeah, those are the biggest issues I have with the game on PC. Also, right now, I'm already seeing a bug on console to where prone, usually in every FPS shooter on console, on Xbox it'd be your B, on PlayStation it'd be your circle, but you hold that down for less than a second to prone. In this game, right now, I'm holding B right now, and then I prone. So holding, like, going to the prone position on controller is weird. Very weird. There also seems to be a weird glowing effect with the graphics. Damn. But yeah, I was trying to get some more gameplay on PC and some gameplay on console before the playtest ends. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my friends who I play normal Hell Let Loose with to play this game. We were too busy playing different games. Some of us wanted to grind some more Arc Raiders because I've been playing Arc Raiders a lot again recently. I kind of don't like this. I don't like how the spawn system works on console right now. I can't use my cursor, hover over it, press A. It doesn't work like that. You have to use the D-pad. And then some of us were playing Gates of Hell, Call to Arms. So I haven't been able to grab my friends who I played the first game with on this game to play the playtest before it ended. Because, yeah, unfortunately, I'm recording this video at like 1 in the morning to try and get this the console video out. And it ends technically today, the 27th. I have a lot of small issues, like I complained about it in the first video, but the audio in this game, I just don't like it. It sounds horrible to me. Some of the texture loading is horrible. Like this is console settings, so I'm assuming this is like comparable to like high, maybe epic settings that would be on PC, but the ground terrain doesn't have any. It just doesn't look good at all. Like, I don't know. Overall, I just feel like, I don't know, it just feels like they should have ported over the mechanics from the first game. And the art team, all they had to do is just make maps and battles from Vietnam and then add, you know, the gear and the weapons and the vehicles and the aircraft and all that stuff from that era, from like the 60s to the 70s. You can even have 1950s and World War II guns in this game. There's a lot of South Vietnam and the VC and North Vietnam used World War II guns. A lot of this, too, also kind of feels cartoonish. That's... okay, that's weird. That's an issue right there. Oh, wow, I hit him. There's a Mosin. I have no clue how he knew I was over here. There's no way he heard me. That must have been the Mosin guy, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, if you're finding this video and not my previous video on the game, I'll have that linked down in the description, or an info card and then the end screen. That's very unfortunate. God, this is gonna be difficult to try and... it's gonna be difficult to get long-range shots on console. He's dead. Is Hell Let Loose... yeah, that blood effect is so cartoonish. But has Hell Let Loose, the first game, has it still not added the Tiger 2 to the game? There's gotta be an outpost over here. Maybe not an outpost over here? See, the only thing in my... oh, wow, what the... oh. Yeah, but like I said in the first playtest video and the second playtest video, all captured on PC, I'm pretty sure this map, the way they did the map in this game, is the culprit for the majority of performance for a lot of people. I know some people will say, oh, it's because it's on UE5. Sure, that might be some points to it. I don't know. I think it's the way they did the map. I don't think the map is processed correctly. I think the map should just be some type of in-game thing to where your character pulls out like a map book, and then it's just like a paper map with 3D stuff on it. That's what the map should be. Yeah, so here's the thing with Hell Let Loose Vietnam, which I think is another issue that's fucking retarded, is to be able to join squads or become a squad leader, you have to play the tutorial. Even if you have played the game before, which, by the way, they don't ask you that when you boot up the playtest right now. Hopefully they have another playtest before the game comes out in 3 weeks, which I doubt it. But yeah, they make you play the tutorial and the squad leader tutorials so you can become a squad leader, even though you've played the game before. So either get rid of that completely, which is what I want them to do, or if they're going to be stubborn, which I know the Hell Let Loose devs, and they will do that, they won't remove this from the game. When you boot the game, give players the ability to pick, have you played Hell Let Loose before or not? If not, then make them do the tutorial. If they have, don't make them do the tutorial. So I'm in my own squad, but I can't do the squad leader role because of this. So I'm not sure if I like this loadout system. I think this is kind of dumb. I think they need to go back to the first game. Just everyone has an M16, and you can switch between an M16, a CAR 15, an M14, an M1 carbine, an M1 Grand. That's pretty much all the guns the GIs used during World War II. During Vietnam. So, yeah, I don't really like that system. We're gonna spawn and die instantly, I just know that. Oh, fuck that guy. Okay, it's safe now. Oh, well, I found an enemy tunnel. I don't fit. Let's see. Something tells me this is not... Oh, it's affecting. There we go. Give me some points. If you want extra points, if you want a stat pad, literally destroy everything you see that's enemy. So hopefully they don't change, the devs don't change it, but 2 40 mics from the thumper here will destroy a Viet Cong transport truck. Again, it's funny how the HUD... That guy's dead. The HUD on PC does not toggle. Even if you change it to toggle in the settings and you hit the toggle button, which is just T on console, it doesn't go away. But the HUD on console is permanently hid. Also, the vaults are static. It's like this in the first game, too. Static vaulting is just really stupid, because it gets you killed so many times. When in other games, when you vault, like Battlefield or Call of Duty, it's so fluid. The one thing I will say about the UE5 engine, and I can tell you it's a UE5 problem, and not just what people always say when games are made in UE5. They're like, oh, it's a UE5 thing. This issue is, you see the like the weird black shimmering or like the motion blur on the foliage and stuff? That's a UE5 engine thing. It does that in Stalker 2. And it does that in Gray Zone Warfare 2. So that is a UE5 issue. What in the Arc Raiders did I just hear? I just heard a lot of beeping. Oh, speaking of Viet Cong. Ah, okay. There we go. So, 3 from this side, but if you shoot 2 in the engine block, it destroys it. That poor guy. That guy took 5 bullets. Holy crap. That was some bullshit. I don't know if that's a hit registration issue. I don't know. I don't know what issue that is. I wish I could check my mags. I'm also very curious, now that I just mentioned the mag checking, the Escape from Tarkov, how that would feel on console. I know, and take Nikita, this is Nikita's word, so take that with a grain of salt. I don't really trust that man when it comes to anything. But he said it's still coming to console. Oh. But if that game ever comes to console, expect a video of playing Escape from Tarkov on console. What's gonna suck too about this game is they're going to put the Mac v SOG stuff behind a paywall, just like they did with the Airborne cosmetics for, yeah, I don't like this spawning. Just let me use my cursor and spawn on it, instead of flipping through the D-pad. That's fucking weird. That was atrocious. How did you not hear me shoot? Also, pro tip for the Hell Let Loose games: don't leave when the server ends, because you won't get the XP. I played a game before this and I ended up leaving at this screen because I got the level 6 in that game. I left and then lost my score. So we got 18 kills, 8 deaths, 4 headshots. I am moving everything on my controller to move down, and it's not letting me. Oh. Oh, okay, I had to click on it. As a solo player, I had more score than my entire fucking team. Except for that guy. That is depressing. As one dude, I had more combat score. And more defense. That's depressing. Alright guys, well that has been Hell Let Loose Vietnam, at least the second playtest, the console playtest on Xbox Series X. Honestly, I had a little bit more fun on the console version than I did on the PC version. I'm wondering if this game's going to come to Game Pass, because if it comes to Game Pass, I might play it actually on console instead of PC. More than likely not, though, because it's just easy to record on PC. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm playing a PC port. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it on the console. If this game gets a delay again, and they just don't give us another release title, keep giving us playtests to, you know, flourish the game more, because right now, again, I don't feel like this game's going to go anywhere when it launches on August 13th. Because if there's only 3 maps, and it's all the weapons and stuff that we played in this build is in the release build, this game isn't going anywhere. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and ding dong notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. Again, let me know down in the comments if you played the game on Xbox or PS5. Let me know down in the comments how you guys felt the game performed, whether that was performance-wise, whether you had crashes. I played for 2.5 hours and didn't have a single crash. So that was good, but I did read some other posts and comments and watch some other videos of people complaining that they were crashing a lot. Apparently there were some AMD issues getting to PCs and stuff, but yeah, me personally, again, like I said, like for the billionth time, and I'll say this again in my impressions video, I don't think the game's ready for release like I keep saying, and I do apologize for repeating myself, but there's still some performance issues on low-end rigs and medium-end rigs on PCs. Again, I didn't have any performance drops on Series X. There is some bugs, there's some hit registration issues still going on. There's hitbox registration issues from gameplay. There's a segment where there's an enemy hiding in a tent, and he's standing out in the open of the doorway of the tent. And I'm full autoing him, and you can watch at least 6 of my bullets hit him, and they don't register because there was a weird hitbox issue going on with the tent. Again, I'm gonna hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, ding dong notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. I do apologize, the channel's probably gonna be a little bit slow because I'm actually kind of excited for this year's Call of Duty. So if you want to follow me and subscribe to my COD channel, there's always a link down in the description. I'll put it at the end screen right now. It should be popping up, or an info card. It's obsessed with Modern Warfare. That's Modern Warfare 4 this year. Cannot wait for the game. Honestly, it's really fun. I do have some more Battlefield 6 videos coming up on the channel, and if there's any other games you want to see that pertain to to War Thunder, Mill Sims, that type of thing. If you want to see some Arc Raiders on the channel, because I've been regrinding Arc Raiders lately. Want to see some Gates of Hell Call to Arms on the channel, let me know. Me and my buddies are playing that too. I really hope this game does get delayed again. I don't like saying that. I want this game to succeed because it's the only Vietnam era game out there currently, if you don't count Red Orchestra 2 or Rising Storm 2. I don't want this game to fail. I want it to succeed, but me personally, I don't think it's ready for release. So I'll shut up and stop beating the dead horse. You guys have a good morning or night.